Why do Japanese people sometimes say kore, sore, and are even when they are talking about the same thing? Today, let's finally understand the difference in just few minutes. Certainly, this is very essential for a beginner to pro. Hello, minasan, konnichiwa. This is Trilingo Japanese Sensei. In this video, we are going to deep dive about kore, sore, are, and dore. Before we learn kore, sore, are, we need to understand two very important words. The first one is speaker, another one is listener. Speaker is the person who is talking. In this video, I am the speaker. When you talk, you are the speaker. Next is listener. The listener is the person who is listening. When I talk and you watch this video, you are the listener. When you talk to your friend becomes the listener. Look at the picture. As we said, the girl is a speaker here and the shopkeeper man is a listener. So let's get into the definition portion of kore, sore, and are. The first word, kore. In English, kore means this. Kore is the word which is used to describe a thing which is closer to the speaker. Ultimately, it is not closer to the listener. The second word, sore. Sore means that. Sore is used to represent a thing which is closer to the listener. At the same time, it is not closer to the speaker. The third one, are means over there. Are is mostly used to describe anything which is far from both speaker and listener. Ultimately, let's learn the question word also, dore. Dore means which. Let us get into each portions one by one in detail with example. The first one, kore. The pattern of kore is kore wa noun des or noun desu ka. Let's see the definition portion. The literal meaning of kore is this. It is used to represent a thing closer to the speaker. At the same time, it may or may not be closer to the listener. Most of the time, it is not closer to the listener. Let's look into the example sentence. Kore wa megane desu. Kore wa megane desu. Look at the vocabulary. Megane means spectacle. Yes. Let's see the explanation also. Imagine a situation. A person is pointing to a spectacle closer to him or her and saying, this is the spectacle, which means the product which they are describing about is closer to the speaker and it is not closer to the listener. Let's see the picture. Here, the girl is a speaker and the shopkeeper man is a listener. So, when the girl is trying to talk about the bag which is near to her, that is the red color bag, she can use kore. Can you try to comment a simple sentence using kore and ga particle? Yes. If you missed, in our example, we would have used kore plus va particle. So, you can simply construct kore and ga particle with n number of sentences. If you don't understand the difference between va and ga particle, look at the lesson 1 pinned at the right top of the screen. The next word is sore. The pattern is almost same to the kore, that is kore wa noun des and kore wa noun desu ka also used. You may replace the particle va with ga depending upon the situation. Literal meaning of sore is that. It is used to represent a thing closer to the listener. At the same time, it is not closer to the speaker. Example sentence, sore wa nan desu ka? Sore wa nan desu ka? This is a statement used in most of the scenarios. Certainly, when a speaker is trying to know about a thing or a product which is near to the listener, certainly this sentence will help. Look into the vocabulary. Nan means what? Speaker is asking, what is that? By pointing something closer to the listener. Yes. Again, let's see the picture. Now you can imagine. Here again, the girl is a speaker. The shopkeeper man is a listener. The speaker is trying to talk about the product which is near to the listener. For imagine a situation, she wanted to talk about the bag which he is holding, that yellow color bag. So she can use the word sore because it is not closer to her, ultimately it is near to him. So, sore is the word which is used to represent during the time. Next, let's see about are. Pattern is almost same. Areva noun this, arega noun this, or this can be replaced with deska, depending upon the situation. Let us see the definition. Literal meaning of array is over there, over that one, which means it is representing anything away from both speaker and listener. See the example sentence. Areva kosaten deska. Areva kosaten deska. Look into the vocabulary. Kosaten means intersection. Yes, when four roads are meeting together, that intersection point is called kosaten in Japanese. The speaker is asking, is that an intersection over there? To a listener by pointing something far from both of them. So here the key is far from both of them. If it is closer to the listener, the speaker cannot use array, rather he has to use sore. I hope you understand the difference between this. Let's see the similar example image to represent the meaning of array. Here the speaker girl is trying to point out something which is far from both of them. Yes, she is trying to point the green color bag which is hanging on the roof and pointing that array. Certainly that green color bag is not closer to both of them, so she have to use array. I think we discussed in detail about kore, sore and array. So if you want to use kore, sore, array, you need to understand the question word associated with this pattern, that is nothing but dore. Dore means which in Japanese. Yes, dore ga. So most of the time, ga particle will be used along with dore. That is the definition. It is purely a question type word. Dore means which. Let's see a quick example. Dore ga suki desu ka? Dore ga suki desu ka? Look into the vocabulary. Suki means like. So, a person or the speaker is asking, which one do you like, to listener. A listener may reply in a simple word using kore, sore, array. For example, imagine a situation. If a speaker is trying to ask dore ga suki desu ka, then a listener can reply kore ga suki desu, or sore ga suki desu, or are ga suki desu. I hope you got the fair understanding about kore, sore, array and the question word dore. Let's see the quick recap. Kore means anything is closer to the speaker and it is far from the listener. Sore means anything is far from the speaker, it is closer to the listener. Array means far from both of them. Dore means which. Since we have done the recap, the next point is, yes, undoubtedly it is a quick conversation.
すみません。
はい、いらっしゃいませ。
これはいくらですか？
それは3000円です。
そうですか？じゃあ、あれは？
あれは4500円です。
どれが一番人気ですか？
これが一番人気です。
じゃあ、それをください。
ありがとうございます。
すみません。
はい、いらっしゃいませ。
これはいくらですか？
それは3000円です。
そうですか？じゃあ、あれは？
あれは4500円です。
どれが一番人気ですか？
これが一番人気です。
じゃあ、それをください。
ありがとうございます。
I hope you enjoyed the quick conversation. In our next lesson, we are going to discuss about kono, sono, ano. It is almost similar or equivalent to kore, sore, array with a little difference. I believe this video is informative and helpful for the beginners. Please subscribe to Trilingo Japanese Sensei channel and enable the bell icon to get the regular updates. Please reach out in the comment section if you have any doubts. Happy learning. Mite korete. Arigatou.